You want to work at a product company, Flipkart, Razorpay, Zomato, maybe even Google or Microsoft. And everywhere you look, people are talking about AI. Learn AI. AI is taking jobs. You need AI skills. So here's the real question. If you're just trying to get a regular software engineer job at Flipkart or Razorpay, do you actually need to become an AI expert? No. But something has changed. I'm Rohan from Polaris School of Technology. And in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to show you what actually changed in product company hiring in 2026. Here's what I mean. The job posting says software development engineer backend. Sounds normal, right? But when you actually join the company in 2026, your code editor has GitHub Copilot suggesting code. Your team uses AI to write documentation. Your code reviews use AI to catch bugs. Your product has AI features you need to integrate. Your debugging uses AI-assisted tools. This is the reality at almost every product company in March 2026. So the question is not, should I become an AI engineer? The real question is, how do I prepare for a tech role when AI is everywhere? And that's exactly what we are covering today. Let me break this down clearly. Product companies still hire software engineers. They still test DSA in interviews. They still want system design knowledge. They still care about clean code, problem solving, and communication. If you were preparing for product companies in 2023, 70% of that preparation is still valid today. What did change? Every company now assumes that engineers will work with AI tools daily. Let me give you real examples. At Flipkart, engineers write code using GitHub Copilot, generate test cases with AI, and work on AI-powered search and recommendations. But now, they also need to understand why a recommendation is wrong. At Razorpay, backend engineers integrate AI fraud detection, use AI to review security vulnerabilities, and work with AI-assisted documentation, but they still need strong fundamentals in transactions, databases, APIs. At Zoho, engineers build AI features into CRM and email products. They don't build the AI, they integrate it. Still heavy on C++ fundamentals. AI is a feature, not the foundation. At Google and Microsoft, every product has AI now: search, Office, cloud, but the core job is still the same. Solve problems, write code, build systems. Here's the key insight. AI changed the tools you use, not the role itself. 15 years ago, engineers didn't have Stack Overflow. Today, everyone uses it. Did that change the role? No. It changed how you work. AI in 2026 is the same. It's a tool, a powerful tool, but you're still a software engineer. So what do product companies actually want? They want engineers who can solve problems: DSA, algorithms, thinking, build scalable systems, system design, write clean code, fundamentals, know when to use AI and when not to, work efficiently with AI tools, understand products that include AI features. Notice something important. Build AI models is not on this list. That's for AI engineers, ML engineers, data scientists. We're talking about regular SDE roles. Now let's talk about interviews. In 2023, interviews look like this. Design a URL shortener. Implement this algorithm. How would you scale this? In 2026, same questions. But now they add something new. This feature could use AI or traditional code. Which would you choose? And why? Your pair programming. Copilot suggests this code, is it correct? See what's happening? The core hasn't changed. But now they're testing one extra thing. Do you understand where AI fits and where it doesn't? Let me break down who's hiring and what they actually want. Tier 1, Mang. Google, Microsoft, Amazon in India. Offices are in Bangalore, Hyderabad, some presence in Noida and Mumbai. Google is building search with AI, cloud with AI services. Android. Microsoft is building Azure, Office with Copilot. Windows. Amazon is building AWS, Cloud plus AI tools, and e-commerce. What do they want from SDEs? Extremely strong DSA. We're talking lead code, medium to hard. System design. Even freshers are getting basic system design questions now. One language mastery: Python, Java, or C++. Awareness of AI, but not deep expertise. And communication, you need to explain your thinking clearly. Salary? Anywhere between 20 to 45 LPA for freshers, depending on level and negotiation. Interview process: online assessment, then 4 to 5 technical rounds, heavy DSA, 1 behavioral round. And sometimes a question like, how would you integrate AI into this feature? These are the hardest companies to get into. Apply, but don't depend only on these. Tier 2 Indian unicorns: Flipkart, Swiggy, Zomato, Razorpay, Meesho. Why should you target these? Great learning because you're solving real scale problems. Good salaries, 15 to 30 LPA for freshers. Real impact, your code actually affects millions of users. And these companies are growing fast, so career growth is strong. Flipkart e-commerce platform, hiring backend and full stack engineers. What matters? Can you handle scale? Millions of transactions daily? AI angle? Search and recommendations, you'll mostly integrate APIs, not build models. Interview, strong DSA, basic system design. Razor pay, fintech, hiring backend engineers heavily. What matters? Reliability, security, transaction handling. AI angle, fraud detection systems, you'll work with them. Interview DSA plus understanding fintech basics. Swiggy and Zomato food delivery, hiring backend and mobile engineers. What matters? Logistics optimization, real-time systems. AI angle, delivery routing uses AI again. Integration. Interview DSA plus system design for real-time problems. Meesho social commerce, hiring full stack and backend engineers. What matters? Rapid scaling, social features. AI angle, recommendations, fraud prevention. Interview DSA plus a practical building mindset. Salary across these companies, 12 to 25 LPA for freshers. Tier 3 Indian product companies. Zoho, Freshworks, Postman. Zoho, based in Chennai. SaaS products, CRM, email, office suite, hiring more than 1,000 engineers this year. What matters? Strong C++ proficiency. They specifically test this. Strong fundamentals without relying on libraries. AI angle, they're adding AI features but still heavily value core programming. Interview process unique 4 rounds. Aptitude, basic coding, advanced coding, then interview. Salary 6 to 10 LPA. Reality, if you're strong in C, C++ and want a stable learning environment, Zoho is solid. Freshworks customer engagement. SaaS, building AI copilots into products. Interview standard DSA plus system design. Salary 12 to 20 LPA. Postman API development platform. Strong engineering culture. Interview DSA plus understanding APIs and developer tools. Salary 15 to 25 LPA. Where are the jobs actually concentrated? Bangalore, highest concentration. Everyone is there. Google, Flipkart, Razorpay. Hyderabad, growing fast. Microsoft, Amazon, Google have huge offices. Pune, strong for enterprise software. Chennai, Zoho, Freshworks, NCR, Noida, and Gurugram have some presence, but less compared to the south. Now here's the most important insight. What do all these companies have in common? They all test DSA, non-negotiable. They all want system design thinking. They all use AI tools in development. They all have AI features in their products, but they are hiring software engineers, not AI specialists. Let's talk about what you actually need to know to get hired. The foundation hasn't changed. First, data structures and algorithms. This is still tested in every single product company. No exceptions. What do you need? Arrays, linked lists, trees, graphs, sorting, and searching. Dynamic programming, time and space complexity. And more importantly, patterns, 2 pointers, sliding window, BFS, DFS, binary search, DP patterns, backtracking. How much practice? Around 150 to 200 problems covering these core patterns. Resources? Lead code, neat code for pattern-wise learning. Striver's SDE sheet. Language? Python if you want speed. Or C++ Java if you're already comfortable. One important note for Zoho specifically, C is a must. Second, system design basics. Even freshers are getting asked this now in top companies. You don't need to design Netflix, but you need to understand fundamentals. Things like load balancing, caching using Redis, database choices, SQL versus NoSQL, API design using REST, and basic scalability thinking. Resources? Byte Go on YouTube. System design interview by Alex Shu. Third one, modern tech stack. Backend Node.js or Django, Flask or Spring Boot, front-end React or Vue. Pick one. Don't try everything. Build real projects. Now, let's talk about what's new in 2026. First, working with AI tools. This does not mean learning machine learning. This means understanding AI-assisted development. Tools like GitHub Copilot, Cursor, Tab9. You should know how to review AI-generated code, when to trust it, when not to. You don't need hands-on experience before joining. But if you can say, AI can suggest code, but I verify it, that shows awareness. Second, understanding AI in products. Your product might have chatbot features, recommendation systems, AI-powered search. Your role, you integrate these. Example, Flipkart search uses AI. As a backend engineer, you won't build the model, you'll call the API. Third, basic API integration. This is huge. You need to know how to call external APIs. Authentication, error handling, rate limits, REST APIs, JSON handling. And this applies to AI APIs exactly the same way. Fourth, modern development practices. Git beyond just add, commit, push, Docker basics containers, cloud awareness, AWS, GCP, Azure, what they are. Testing unit tests, integration tests. Now let's clear something very important. What you do not need? You do not need deep learning. You do not need machine learning algorithms. You do not need to train models. You do not need PyTorch or TensorFlow. You do not need to read AI research papers unless you are applying for AI engineer roles. So what does the practical stack look like for product companies in 2026? Must have DSA around 150 to 200 problems, one language Python, Java or C++, system design basics, Git and basic SQL, one backend or front-end framework, strong plus projects using a modern stack, understanding APIs, cloud basics, Docker awareness, and then comes 2026 awareness. You know AI tools exist. You understand AI is part of products. You can explain when to use AI versus traditional code. And you can do basic API integration, which works for AI APIs as well. Now let's talk about time investment. Month 1 and 2 DSA, around 70% of your time. Month 3, system design, 20%, and framework, 10%. Month 4, projects and practice. And AI awareness, that comes automatically if you're building modern projects. 4-month preparation, roadmap. You're starting in March 2026. You want offers by July, August. So here's exactly how you spend the next 4 months. Month 1, DSA Foundation, March. Daily, 3 hours. Week 1, arrays. 2 pointers, sliding window. Around 15 problems, focus on understanding the pattern, not memorizing solutions. Week 2, linked lists. Fast and slow pointers, reversal. Plus trees, BFS, DFS. Around 20 problems. Week 3, binary search variations and sorting algorithms. Around 15 problems. Week 4, stacks, queues, and hashmap problems. Around 15 problems. Total about 65 problems. Goal, understand how to approach problems, not just solve them. Month 2, DSA, depth, plus system design, intro, April. Daily 3 to 4 hours. Week 1 and 2, graphs, BFS, DFS, topological sort, dynamic programming 1D and 2D. Around 30 problems. Start timing yourself 25 minutes per medium problem. Week 3, backtracking and advanced DP, around 20 problems. Week 4, system design basics. Watch Byte Go videos, load balancing, caching, databases, read Alex Shu. Along with that, do mixed DSA practice around 20 problems. By the end of month 2, you are at roughly 135 problems. Month 3 projects plus advanced topics. May, daily 3 to 4 hours. Week 1 and 2, build project 1, backend API, choose one Node.js, Django or Spring Boot. Build a REST API, something like a task manager or blog backend. Add authentication, database, error handling. Deploy it on Heroku, Render or Railway. Week 3, build project 2, either a full stack app or another backend project. Use a modern stack, deploy both front-end and backend. And include one API. Integration could be payment, maps, weather, anything that shows you can work with external APIs. Week 4, polish both projects. Write excellent readmes. Add them to your resume. Continue DSA, about 20 problems just to stay sharp. Total around 155 problems plus 2 deployed projects. Month 4, mock interviews plus applications. June, week 1, mock interviews. Use Pram or Friends. Practice explaining your solutions out loud. Daily 2 DSA problems. Week 2, more mocks. Start system design practice, explain designs out loud, polish your resume. Week 3, finalize resume. Optimize LinkedIn. Start reaching out for referrals, alumni, connections, LinkedIn. Start applying 15 to 20 companies. Week 4, apply to 30 more companies. Total 40 to 50 applications. Do company research. Prepare behavioral stories using STAR format. Light DSA, practice one problem daily. Now let's talk about application strategy. Tier 1 ambitious. Google, Microsoft, Amazon. Apply through referrals if possible. But don't depend entirely on these. Tier 2, your main target. Flipkart, Razorpay, Swiggy, Zomato, Meesho. This is where your focus should be. Around 15 to 20 applications here. Tier 3 solid backup. Zoho, Freshworks, Postman. If you have C++ skills, definitely apply to Zoho. Around 10 to 15 applications. Total 40 to 50 applications. Expected outcome, 15 to 20% response rate. That's around 6 to 10 interviews, which can realistically convert into 2 to 4 offers. Now, let's talk about projects for 2026. Your project should clearly show 4 things. You can build with a modern stack, you can integrate external APIs, you can deploy, not just run on localhost, and you write clean code with a good README. Some example ideas: e-commerce backend REST API, database, authentication, task management system real-time, WebSockets, blog platform CRUD, user management, food delivery backend showing scale thinking. And very important, add one API integration to any project. Could be RazorPay for payments, shows fintech awareness, Google Maps for location if you're building delivery systems, SendGrid for emails, weather API. It could even be an AI API like OpenAI for a chatbot, but it's not mandatory. The goal of API integration is simple. It shows you can work with external services, company-specific strategies. For Mang, like Google, Microsoft, Amazon, what do they want? Extremely strong DSA. You should be able to solve medium in 20 minutes, hard in 35 minutes, clear communication. You need to explain while coding, system design at a basic level, even for freshers, and a production mindset. Edge cases, testing, thinking beyond just solving. Preparation, around 200 plus problems, more than other companies. Practice explaining out loud, even record yourself. Study their products, actually use them and understand them, and prepare behavioral answers using the STAR method. Timeline is realistically 4 to 6 months minimum. Flipkart, Razorpay, Swiggy, they want strong DSA, but medium level is enough as a baseline. They want domain understanding. You should know how their business works. They want scale thinking, millions of users, practical building skills. Preparation here is around 150 to 180 problems. Build projects in their domain, like e-commerce, payments, delivery systems. Use their products genuinely. And in behavioral rounds, show hustle mindset. Timeline is about 3 to 4 months. For Zoho, completely different approach. They test C or C++ specifically. They test output prediction, meaning you trace code without running it. They test advanced coding without relying on libraries. And they value fundamentals over modern frameworks. Preparation: if you are targeting Zoho, learn C or C++ thoroughly. Practice output prediction. Understand pointers and memory management deeply. Solve problems without STL first, then optimize later. Interview process is 4 rounds. Aptitude, which includes quant and logic. Basic coding, around 5 questions in C. Advanced coding with complex problems in C. And then technical plus HR. Salary is around 6 to 10 LPA. Lower than unicorns, but very stable and great for learning. Timeline is 2 to 3 months if you already know C or C++. Now let's talk about the AI question in interviews. You might get questions like, this feature could use AI or a rule-based system. Which would you choose? Or, we are building a chatbot. How would you approach it? Or, when should we use AI versus traditional algorithms? A good answer framework is simple. First, clarify the requirements. Then, consider pros and cons of both approaches. AI is great for complex patterns, language, recommendations. Traditional systems are better for deterministic logic, low latency, and cost efficiency. And in most cases, a hybrid approach works best. Example, should we use AI for product search or traditional search? A strong answer would be, traditional keyword search is fast, predictable, and cost-effective for simple queries. AI-powered search is better for understanding intent, handling typos, and context. So I would use traditional search as the baseline and add AI for query understanding and ranking. Hybrid approach. This shows you understand trade-offs. You're not blindly saying use AI for everything. Now, reality check. Product companies are selective, Mang especially. Google India might get over 100,000 applications and hire maybe 500 to 1,000. Flipkart gets thousands of applications per position. Even Zoho is competitive, but they are hiring, positions are open, you can get in. What matters is strong DSA. Can you solve problems in interviews? Clear communication. Can you explain your thinking? Real projects. Have you built and deployed something? Domain interest. Do you understand their business? And referrals. Do you have someone vouching for you? Notice something. AI expertise is not on this list. Salary reality in March 2026. Service companies like TCS, Infosys offer around 3.5 to 7 LPA. Zoho is around 6 to 10 LPA. Indian product companies like Freshworks, Postman are around 12 to 20 LPA. Unicorns like Flipkart and Razorpay are around 15 to 30 LPA. Mang is around 20 to 45 LPA. After 2 to 3 years in product companies, 25 to 40 LPA is realistic. Now, the AI premium myth. People say engineers with AI skills get paid more. Reality is, engineers with strong fundamentals, system design, and a modern stack get paid well. AI knowledge might add 1 to 2 LPA at most for SDE roles. For AI engineer roles, yes, that is different, but that is a completely different path. Timeline reality. 4 months works if you can dedicate 3 to 4 hours daily, you already know basic programming, and you are willing to apply broadly to 40 to 50 companies. If you're starting from zero, add 2 to 3 months for programming basics. Your action plan starting today. Today, open LeetCode, solve one 2-pointers problem, create a GitHub account. This week, solve 5 array problems. Decide your tech stack, Node, JS, or Django, or Spring Boot. Connect with 5 people from your target companies on LinkedIn. This month, March, solve 65 DSA problems. Start understanding system design basics. Research 10 target companies. Next month, April, another 70 problems, total 135. Complete system design basics. Start project 1, May. Finish both projects, deploy them, polish your resume, total 155 problems. June, mock interviews, apply to 40 to 50 companies, prepare for interviews. July and August. Interview, negotiate, get offers. Do not stress about becoming an AI expert. Focus on strong DSA, system design basics, a modern tech stack, real projects. AI awareness will come naturally as you use modern tools, build current projects, and stay updated. 4 months from now, you could be choosing between offers from Flipkart and Razorpay. Or you could still be confused about, should I learn AI? Here is the truth. AI changed the tools. It did not change what product companies need. They need software engineers who solve problems using DSA, build systems using system design, write clean code with strong fundamentals, learn fast and communicate well. AI-assisted editors, AI documentation, AI code reviews. But you are still the engineer, the problem solver, the builder. You now know what to do. 4 months of focused preparation gets you there. Start today. Solve one problem today. I'm Rohan from Polaris. All the best.